Hello world, Richard Carver here on day 132 of sobriety, out for a walk on the lake. This lake is across the street from my place. Hope y'all can see it. Said that I should be streaming in 1080, or I'm sorry, in like 540, but I put it into 1080 because I just did, and hopefully that's not going to be messing up how it's all looking for everybody. I'm just going to take a little walk out here, catch up on my day this way. Got a red-winged blackbird in the tree there. So hope y'all are doing well. Just had a good phone call with my buddy Jake. Talked with Aaron earlier. Aaron wants me to fill in on bass this weekend in It's All Good band. And if anybody's been watching this, you guys know that on Sunday nights at 10 o'clock we stream It's All Good, the band that does live karaoke on Sunday nights where people can sing along with them. Anybody can from the crowd, kind of do live band karaoke. But they also play a lot of different gigs in the area, whether it be, really fun, watery type gigs where they play a bunch of marinas and dock places, or they'll do weddings. And they also have a music video that they're doing in June where they're going to be at they're renting out a whole skating rink, and everybody's going to be kind of just skating around in the music video. So I got a lot to do between now and Saturday if I'm going to be filling in. He said either bass or guitar, but I figured it's going to be best for me to do bass first, just because so tomorrow I have band practice with Katie Dill Turbo 5000, and that's going to be really fun. But everything at this point in time, this is going to be a crunch week if I'm going to be doing that gig, and I feel like I probably should, just to stay with music as my main gig. There's a road not far behind me, so in case you guys all hear this road, that's what that is about. I feel like everybody in my area likes to take the muffler off their cars, or maybe they have specific cars that have loud mufflers for a reason. I want to go down towards the water here and see if we can't see any fish. I might have to put like some type of polarized lens cap on here to see them, because there's a bunch of fish in here. Let's see. Zoom in. Yeah, it doesn't look like much from in here. So today was my first day off in a whole week, and it was really nice. Basically had a bunch of different nutrients, a bunch of different good foods, did some resting, didn't really fall asleep or anything, and now I'm getting a walk in. I'll probably walk down to I always call it like the water containment unit. It's basically what controls the level of this lake, because it is a man-made lake. It's built off of, there's a really big canal near here, and when they dredged that canal, I think it was back in the 50s or so, they had so much that they dug up. They put it all here as like the spoils and made it into a ring, so it'd be a lake. And it's a pretty cool, like outdoor place now. No one really comes here. There's no one on this entire lake. This whole thing, no one out here at all, except for me. There's a bunch of geese, a bunch of red-winged blackbirds. muskrats. There's actually a muskrat in the water right now. And there goes a blue heron. Great blue heron. But yeah, I'm watching a muskrat in the water right now. I'm going to zoom in on it. It's pretty far out there, but I can tell it's a muskrat because of the way that it curves its tail. If you guys check my shorts out, I have a muskrat really close up on here. All right, let's see if I can get a zoom in on it for y'all. Yeah, it's right, you can barely see it. You can see the geese there. Oh, there it is. I had it in the wrong spot. That's the muskrat. But yeah, I was going to do the guitar work for It's All Good coming up in June, so I was having a lot longer to learn these songs. The good thing is I have that new iPad. I can play it with, the sheets of music on there. Not have to memorize anything. So it's more being familiar with stuff. And might be a good experience, and play with a band and all again. I haven't really been playing with a band other than, Katie Dill Turbo 5000, which is a band, but so I guess I shouldn't really say not with a band again, but we're just like a new band. Oh, got a great blue heron. He was not happy. A lot of these birds are not happy with me today. You guys hear that? It's a red-winged blackbird yelling at me. Right there. I think I'm near his nest. But yeah, it'll be a good experience to play with like a new band, Do have a show this coming Friday with Katie Dill Turbo 5000. Got this loud plane up in the air here. So much loudness. I'll see if I can go ahead and stream this Friday's show. It's a DIY show, which is going to be really wild. There'll be a bunch of different, kind of like hardcore bands there. Then there's going to be us, which is more of like a 90s rock band. 90s rock pop, I don't know what you would call us. I always like to think of us as Blues Traveler. I'll be back at the radio station I work at. I'll be back there on Wednesday after the little weekend break and after doing the convention last week for 4 days in a row. I see some Canada geese in front of me, and I've been waiting to see their babies. And they're on where their nest is, so I'm hoping their babies have hatched. Maybe you guys are going to see some real babies. I'll zoom in on them before they're yelling at us. It's that little white. There's two of them there. That's their fronts, chests. I don't see any babies. Let them be for a little bit. I think one of them's laying on eggs. So now we're walking in the more marshy area. Remember, that's all the lake over here. It's all lake. And then it gets real marshy, this whole area, all these frags. It's a pretty big area. This is the water containment unit. This controls how high the lake is. Just bumped my head on that big metal rope right here. I do it all the time. I always come in here trying to remind myself it's there, and I kind of forget where it is after 5 seconds. Not a lot of animals out here right now, but that changes as the spring and summer goes on. Got to hear my motorcycle neighbor. So it's crazy loud. And they must be very popular because they're always out going somewhere, all hours of the night. gotta get my bike fixed. I miss my bike. Not a lot of animals out here. There's usually so many that you're kind of running into and disturbing. Turkeys and deer and snakes. Guess it's just still early, you know? Alright. Let's walk back the other direction. And, maybe we'll go in the woods. Muskrat, doing it right. Evening. Can't believe it's 7 already. There's a lot to do. These are pretty. A big tick on my leg. Sorry, tick. Had to kill you, bro. In fact, let's see if I have any other ticks on me. None right now that I can see. I'll look when I get back in. I mean, can you ever not have Lyme disease? I got tested a while back and had Lyme disease. And I don't know, last time I got my blood tested, I don't have Lyme disease anymore. But I didn't think you could get rid of that. So did I ever have it? Could you get false did I say false positive of Lyme disease? Can that happen? I didn't want to keep growing my hair out for a while. It's looking weird, but it's in that weird stage, you know? But I was buzzing it for a few years, but I had long hair for, you know, about 20 years. This is still short in comparison to the long hair I always had, you know? I might go back to it for a bit, because I miss it, sort of. Or maybe I just don't know who I am, like, who I look like now. Because I just always feel like the inner witness on the inside of this meat sack. Wish we didn't have to worry about what we look like, or not worry, but even think of it, like, what do I gotta wear today? Just want to be naked.